Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Adora. Now there is this stereotyping thing that people have actually said about we Nigerians. Like a lot of people I have met have had so much ideas about Nigerians on their mind, or rather in their head, and there is this particular stereotypes that they have actually placed us in. Like I think almost every non-Nigerian I have met have said one or two of these stereotypes I'm going to be mentioning in this video. Now the first one is, people usually say that Nigerians are loud, like when we are communicating, when we are talking, just chatting. It's not like you're angry, it's not like you're actually intending to shout, but it just comes out naturally. That's how we talk naturally. I think we just feel like when we talk a bit on the louder side, that it makes the discussion more interesting. It makes the gist flow better. You understand? You understand? I think we just feel that, we have to be heard a bit more, so we kind of raise our voices. It's not like we are angry when we're actually discussing or chatting at that point, but it's just the tone, it's just the way we are. Like we have to make our presence felt with our voice, with the tone of our, or rather with the loudness of our voices. We just have to be heard in the environment we have found ourselves. So when it comes to the volume of our voices when we are communicating, a lot of people have usually said that, oh my goodness, Nigerians are so loud when they're talking, when they're chatting, and you are very, very right, because I've been with a lot of non-Nigerians and I see how they usually communicate or interact with each other. Sometimes I see people usually whispering to each other, and I'm asking myself, how are you guys hearing what you were saying? And I ask myself, how do you guys hear what you were saying with this low whisper? Because I actually can't talk in that very, very low tone. It's not like I'm gonna actually shout or raise my voice when I'm discussing, but I just can't be speaking, and I am really, unless it's a very maybe quiet environment and we have to do the hush hush method. But apart from that, I'm just chatting with a friend or we're just discussing, I might not necessarily have to shout at the top of my voice, but I just speak a bit louder than normal. And so when people say, oh, Nigerians are very loud, you are not far from the truth. Yes, we are loud. I think it just comes with the fact that most Nigerians want to be heard when they're discussing. They want you to understand what you're saying. Like, they don't want you to get lost in the discussion, or rather in the communication. So they think, or rather we believe, that when we raise our voices, it makes the whole discussion and communication thing more interesting and all of that. So when people say Nigerians are loud with their voices, you're not far from the truth. Now, another stereotype most people have about Nigerians is that Nigerians are usually very confident people. Yes, to an extent, Nigerians are very, very confident. When they are talking, when they are acting, whatever it is they're doing, they show this level of confidence that makes that job, that activity that they're doing at that point, to seem very effortless. And sometimes, even when some people are discussing and they have no idea what they're saying, they just keep talking trash in a confident manner. Like, it takes you a certain level of attention for you to know that this guy is actually talking trash. But because he's saying it confidently, you will not be able to pick it out at first, unless, like I said, you are very, very attentive. So Nigerians are very confident people. We like to feel like we know what we are doing, even if you don't know what you're doing. But your body tone, your facial expression, and then the voice, there's this thing, we believe that our power lies in our voice. So we usually use the voice, the tone of the voice, the loudness of the voice, to communicate that confidence. The third stereotype most non-Nigerians have about Nigerians is that Nigerians are everywhere. Actually, you're not far from the truth. Nigerians are everywhere in the world. Like, if you go into the desert, you definitely find one Nigerian there. Go to any part of the world, any country whatsoever, any village in the country, any countryside in the country, wherever it is you want to go to, you will definitely find one Nigerian there. How they do it, I do not understand. But Nigerians just like adventure. They like to test new things. They like to move from one end to the other. They just like to be everywhere. So yes, wherever you go to and you find somebody who is of the Nigerian descent, don't be surprised that you actually heard it from here, that Nigerians can be everywhere, and that's one stereotype people have about Nigerians, which is true. Now, the fourth stereotype most people have about Nigerians is that Nigerians are corrupt, like corruption runs in their veins. Is this true? Honestly, I can't really say much about that. But really, if you're talking about corruption, I think corruption runs everywhere. There is no human, there is no tribe, there is no country, there's no nationality that is free of that. There is corruption everywhere. So when most people say, oh, Nigerians are very corrupt people, the first thing that comes to my mind is your country free from it? Like, are you free from it? Are you all saints where you come from? I have lived in the UK for a while now, and twice I have had a very, very, very serious case of someone trying to hack my account in one way or the other, someone trying to scam me online. And actually, when I went deeper to make a research, it was not a Nigerian. Sorry to burst your bubble. It wasn't a Nigerian, and I know exactly where the person comes from. So I'm going to keep that with me today. So yeah, when it comes to corruption issue, please, 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 Nigerians are not the most corrupt. Thank you. Last but not the least is that most people I have come across have said that Nigerians cook smelly food. Really? Well, it's not like the food is actually smelly. It's just that the spices we use to cook our foods are, would I say, very organic. So the idea of eradicating the organic systems, or rather substances in the food ingredients, is not to be considered. We eat it raw, like we eat those organic stuff raw, and those organic stuff, of course, will definitely come in its organic form, maybe in the organic smell, the organic look, the real smell, the real look. We do not eradicate all of that smell or look or whatever it is that makes it real. We eat it real the way it is, and you know what? That's what makes us what we are, strong and beautiful. So if you have any more stereotypes you think about Nigerians, please drop it in the comment section and I'll read through it. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in my next video.